Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Paras are pretty much at the bottom of the heap. A lot of times we're not even mentioned in like the opening day ceremonies when they acknowledge people. It's like almost an afterthought.
You know, just us not being treated like we were a normal employee. You know, it was always, oh, you guys are just student aides, or, you know.
I feel as an ESP at the bottom of the food chain, not respected, not valued, that all of my hard and professional work that I put in every day and take home with me in my mind and in my heart is just not valued to our district.
I'm 57. I'm struggling, and I want the support professionals to know to be valued.
I just wanted my membership to be treated properly and get the respect that they deserve, whether it be with the living wage or whether it be with contract language. Indirectly, we're affecting children every day, even if you're not in a school building. If you're a payroll accountant, if you're an HR, or you're a library tech, you're helping out the children in some way.
And contract negotiations, they weren't going to give us anything because they say that we're so easily replaced.
Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on?
Because our ESPs are the lowest paid in a lot of cases and are disenfranchised, but the economy hits them hardest, we wanted to give them a sense of a better future. It's about hope. It's about driving that hope for themselves, for their fellow members, but ultimately for those very kids that they deal with in those classrooms. There is hope for a better world. There is hope for a better pay. There is a hope for better working conditions. The effort under a short period of time to give these members the skills they need to be able to take control of their own destinies and to work towards things like living wage or even dignity in the workplace, or even gaining enough members to have a capacity that they can start impacting their lives. This is a big deal. This is a big deal for NEA and WA, all the states in the Pacific region. It's a big deal.
It is significant in terms of the resources, both staff and financial. But with the 25 or so locals that we have here today and the participants, it's clear to us that the need is there, and that there can be some real value in terms of not just bringing them in for classroom type training, but then taking them directly from the training facility into the field. And if we're successful here, I see this multiplying throughout the country as another possibility for organizing and building capacity within the ESP locals.
It was just one ant. Ooh. One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant. Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little ant. Did that hurt?
No.
Well, how about this?
Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life.
Every one of you needs to believe in your self-worth. Never, ever be just a. I'm just a custodian. I'm just a instructional assistant. I'm just a. Never, ever allow yourself to be just a.
In this seminar, they've talked a lot about power and how to get it, because a lot of times you don't even realize that you have it, and that it's important to recognize it and to be able to let other people know that you are important and that you are, as a group, a powerful entity.
Well, we're bargaining. Bargaining went south, so I turned to my folks. I said, we need to get a meeting. It's the middle of summer, and they kicked into action. One of the things that's great about my folks, and I've been trying to emphasize with them, is that 78% of them live in the school district. They live in town. Relationship with the local priest. We get the community center within a week. We have the meeting. we're there, members are turning out, and we're bringing them up to speed about this bargaining crisis. And that's an example of power.
When we first started organizing membership for the teachers units, it was around the goal of collective bargaining. But then, after about 10 years of collective bargaining, getting the bargaining rights, we forgot the relationship. ESP is at that point of generating the relationship with each other, the relationship around their common values and beliefs, and it's about a sense of community. So then the relationship's going to push the capacity, and they ask themselves, if we can't do this, no one's going to do it for us, we have to do this. We have to do this. We have no choice. And basically what we've done is just give them some skill sets and some practice around moving them towards doing that.
We do not have a collective bargaining law for educational support professionals in Idaho, so it has to be an organizing issue, and it has to be about organizing for power. Our ESPs are kind of between a rock and a hard spot. They understand the economy, and they're really worried about job security issues, and so it's a matter of talking to them and helping them see the greater picture and why it's important for them to stand up and be a part of the organization.
We are going to become united. We are going to be a hand in hand. I am so excited. I mean, my prayers are answered in that form. I am going to be part of this big picture. Me, Enedina Flores, isn't going to be a helping hand. And that is exciting, isn't it? Just,
yes, it is.
I couldn't.
Being an active member in my union, I have learned that I do have a voice, and I have a lot of power behind me with my members, and we can together make a change. And I don't feel alone. I feel like I'm part of a family all working towards the same goal.